Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of an Aussie farming in the Philippines. G'day you bastards! Look at this, sunshine's starting to break through. A little bit of a misty shower come through just a minute ago. So what's happening today? Well, it's a bloody big day today. So I told the lads, I said to the lads, the holiday's over. Now it's back into work. So me, myself and I got to pull the finger out. And I said, being the new year, we've got a lot of work to do, guys. And being January, that's a pay rise as well. So you get to have 3 beers at the gate instead of 2. So they're quite happy with that. Right, so this area here, all right, this is where the vehicles park. I'll pull them out, run them up each day, keep the batteries up, and sexy bits. Done. Right. So the chickens though, because of all the rain we've been having, they've been migrating underneath the trucks here and sleeping here. And of course, like any shabby little place, there's shit all over the place. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the big pressure cleaner out, which is this big bastard here, the big Ryobi. I'm going to get this big bastard out and give this a clean down and get it back to clean, and then I can start on the paths. And I've got a new solar light. It's called a ceiling solar light that was sent to me by My Home, who done the big bastard 300 watt outside. So I want to install that up in here as well, so that it'll have light in here. So I'm interested to do a review on that, because that has it's remote control with 3 different colours. You know, you get light, bright white, you get a lighter colour, and you get 3 different light bulb colours. You get exactly the same, but that's more later. Right, so I want to get into here. So we still can't buy any corn for the cracker. Thank you, Andrews Martin, for your hard work on this. We're all ready to go, but no one will sell us corn at the moment, so not to worry. So I'm going to pick up all these last little shit here, give it a blow through with the blower, and hit it with the pressure cleaner, and then I'll move down the paths. So that's what I told the lads I want done today. Get off your ass. The holiday season is over. Let's get something done. See you soon. Right, that got it. When I use the blower, I have to do it early before they hang out all the washing, because otherwise a big cloud just goes right the way across. And it's sort of like, William, it's like, okay, Dale, sorry. Look at all the shit that's come out. But I'll blow all that down later on anyway. The main thing is get this area back to clean again, because I hate a dirty farm. As I say, it's only laziness that it gets to that stage. So if people say, oh look, you got a dirty place, that's because it's fucking lazy bastards. Right, hook up the pressure cleaner, let's go. Right, water on. So I was quite lucky actually. When I built this place, when I moved in, it was they had one water tap only outside, one outside water tap, and that was on the this one over here, the laundry area. So they only had one. I replaced all the plumbing right up into the house, because they had 1/2 inch and they'd overcooked it and shrunk it all down. So I replaced the whole fucking lot, with 3/4 inch. So what I did was put that tap where this one was, replace that little 1/2 inch with this one here. I've also got one on the opposite side of the house I've placed as well, 3/4 inch. I placed one down on the maid's room, another 3/4 inch, and this comes through here, the same 3/4 inch. There's one at the bottom of the pig pen. I've put one at the end here that we use just about every day here, and I've also run a line right the way across to the goat house as well, so that she can fill up all their water bottles, all their water buckets. She can fill all those up, and I can also use that, plug that in, because there's electricity in all the chicken house, turkey house, hotels and all that. There's also electricity. I can run the pressure cleaner in there and give it its good clean down each month. So it works quite well. So when you're building your place, guys, think in advance, like, will I have to add extra connections? Will I have to put water? Because this used to all be banana. This was all banana field before. This was all bananas. You wouldn't even seen the vans from here with from the house. You wouldn't have even seen it. There was that many bananas here. It was incredible. And cacao trees and coconut trees. So we moved a hell of a lot to turn it what it is today. But just one thing, think in advance. Get your power supply and get your water, and think about ahead where you're going to have to need that later on. Put in a T-piece branch pipe that maybe just comes out like a foot, then put a blanking cap on the end of it, so it's easier then to connect in later on. Instead of cutting the main line and putting a T-piece in, put the T-piece in with a blanking cap about 1 foot long. Things to think about. Little tricks, mate, it works. Well, that looks a lot better. Lot better. Right, so I've done all the vehicles over as well, give them a pressure clean down. So they're a lot of mud come off from all the wheels and the wheel arches and all that, shitloads of mud there. I just let all this dry out before I put anything back. So I'm going to move over onto the paths now and see what I can do on that. Right guys, so onto the pathways now. So we've got the path scrubber out, the 12-incher. Now it goes pretty good, but you've got to go over it a couple of times. But considering standing there with a wand doing it, it will take forever. But as you can see, this is really pulling it off. And I found if it sits on the ground, the water pressure builds up inside and it doesn't clean it as good. But if I give it a tilt, if I give it a little bit of a tilt, it gets the water out. It's the same as you see all the movies when someone's swimming underwater and you got people up on the hill shooting down at them and you see all these bullets going in all around them and hitting them and all that shit. Well, it doesn't, because a bullet will flatten out in 1 metre of water, you know. So a rifle can fire into the water, bang, 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 bang. Most of them will ricochet off, but once they do go into the water, only go probably about 3 feet max, because of the water will just slow it down, the bullet will just feather out. And it's the same with this thing here, is it's got the jets going around, but with the scrubbing brush that's underneath it, it's actually putting a layer of water there. So because it's putting a layer of water, the jets aren't getting in deep. But if I turn it on its side and it's got no water base, it's actually coming up quite good. 20 past 10, so it's nearly time to stop for coffee. This has come up very nice, all up through here. Fucking chickens everywhere. Up the Popper's bike. Got through here. Now this area here, this was very green, very green. So you can see what it was like from this part here, the difference on that. So what I did is when I was in town the other day, I brought a packet of powdered chlorine, which they have in the cleaning section here, you know, for cleaning all the clothes and all that type of stuff. So I bought a packet of that. It's not a very big packet, it's probably about 6 inches by 3 inches, something like that. So what I did, I wet it all down completely, and then I sprinkled all that chlorine powder on top of all this, and I scrubbed it with the scrubbing attachment, and then turned the water on through it, and it's come up bloody good. The trouble with the pathways, once they get that moss on it, you can pressure clean it off, but it'll go back because you haven't killed it. So you've got to use bleach or chlorine or something like that. You've got to kill it off, and then it'll last for months. So hopefully, let's see how this goes when this dries. Hopefully that this will be alright, because it's as clean as anything now. Absolutely. But those bloody chickens are trying to eat me chlorine. Bastards. Piss off, go on. Well, I was going to have a coffee, then I'll go down through here and get outside the front of the major room done. Get all that cleaned up. But it's come up pretty good, guys. I'm quite pleased with it. The pressure cleaner works very good on it, the scrubber. So let's see how we go. Guys, very impressed with the way this come up. Very impressed. Very impressed. But this scrubber, I tell you, have a look at, you see the difference here, can't you? Ugh. Look at that difference. Now, if you've got dirty parts, excuse me, if you've got dirty parts, then this works great. But if you've got mouldy parts, then you need the bleach disinfectant down. But you see this cleaning up, look. How's that, eh? See, dirty paths, cleans easy. The mouldy ones, problem. Blum blum. Right guys, so all done. Sexy up to here. This is my half day work today. So it's time to feed all my babies. So all this got done lovely. So you can see the difference between the concrete using the powder, the chlorine powder, and where it's come down here, look. You can see where it's dripped down through here. As I was washing it, you can see the areas that the chlorine was on. So it works quite well. So when I go shopping next, I was thinking to get that on a big packet on the shopping list, and I'll be right. So it's time to feed the babies. So I'm going to say ta-ta, see you later. Thank you for watching us on the Aussie farm today, and see you later on. Don't forget the videos up here of other